We have to talk about an important and an interesting topic, which involves major of changes as well as the beginning of one and many civilizations, and its sad ending. This great theme is the island of Henderson and Pitcairn, and the relation with China.
Henderson Island, also known as Elizabeth, is an uninhabited island in the southern Pacific Ocean. Since 1902, it is included in the British Overseas Territory of the Pitcairn Islands, representing 67 of the total area of that territory. It is located 200 kilometers northwest of Pitcairn. Its coast includes limestone cliffs of coral origin that uniformly surround the entire island.
On the other hand are Pitcairn Islands, officially British. Overseas Territory Pitcairn Islands Henderson, Ducie and Oeno make up an archipelago that is part of Polynesia in Oceania. Of the 4 islands that compose it, only the so-called Pitcairn is inhabited. It is a British overseas territory and the only British colony left in the Pacific Ocean.
Government of Henderson Island and Erno say that Pitcairn and Henderson are the sole unavailable islands in the area, known Southeast Polynesia, which otherwise includes just a few low atolls supporting only temporary population or visitors, but no permanent populations. These 3 habitable islands were settled sometime around AD 800 as part of the eastward Polynesian expansion explained in the preceding chapter.
In both islands, or rather in both territories, the story goes the same. Arnold said that many centuries ago there was the Pitcairn Island, famous as the uninhabited island, to which the mutineers from the HMS Bounty fled in 1719. They chose Pitcairn because it was indeed uninhabited at that time, remote, and hence offered a hiding place from the vengeful British Navy searching for them.
Arenal say that but the population of the rich land eventually multiplied beyond the numbers that even its abundant resources could support. As its forests were felled in and its soils eroded, its agricultural productivity was no longer sufficient to generate export surpluses, build ships, or even to nourish its own population.
The first settlers began to cultivate, fishing, gathering food, and also hunt. However, when the new babies come to the world, because in that civilization were women and men, so with the birth of the new babies, the sources that the other people recollect were insufficient, because new babies also need food, water, and services. So in that time, the food was enough, and people have a lot of problems. Also in that localization, they plant sweet potatoes, warm potatoes, also vegetables, some fruit from the trees, because they were agricultors, so they produce their own food.
As we all know, history repeats itself. It's happened with Pitcairn and now it's happening in China. The population is so big that the government is taking measurements to lower the population. It has a law where the people don't have to have a lot of babies, so we can control the population of the world.
Islands start very well, all becoming order. However, everything was ruined over time because people continue making more people, so the sources weren't enough, so people die. So that's terrible.
China highlights say that the history of China, one of the oldest civilizations in the world with continuity until today, has its origins in the Yellow River basin where the first Xia Shang and Zhou dynasties arose.
China, located in ancient has an average of 9,5,6,200,920 kilometers square. So it's one of the most large countries around the world. Also, China have a population of 1,003,930 inhabitants. So it's a big state. Also, China has the low percent of immigration, and China is one of the states that help to the manufacturing and the creation of new products based on their sources.
At present, the government of China established as a general law that by marriage they can only have one or two babies. But if you have another one, maybe the government or anybody else that know about that can kill your baby, the third one. What the Chinese government wants is to drastically reduce the population in order to have resources and materials for a longer period of time. Because in China, like everybody knows, there's a lot of people, so that is something bad to the world.
The Heraldo newspaper said that the Communist Party of China today put a symbolic 35-year end point of the controversial politic. Well, in this politic, the government of China, that Alexis already said, that the marriage or a couple of a man and a woman only can have like one children, up to, because this is because of the population that China has nowadays.
Measures are not taken, an entire civilization can go down between years, months, or even days.